Least slightly closer to knowing the truth of exactly what played out on that fateful day when 34 people over that course of the week have been declared deceased following the building that caved in here in Victoria Street, the 5-story construction of an apartment block. The building was nearing its completion, and that is why people wanted to know why so many women, for instance, were on the site, but they were tasked with various duties at that site. In particular, we had the Civic Centre, generally the hall where many families over the course of that week waited for answers from the authorities in terms of the whereabouts of their relatives and also whether there are any good news. Heart-wrenching cries also then came from this specific venue where on the outskirts there were a lot of people gathered here. It's now empty, but this is also where a memorial site was set up in terms of supporting the families of the victims who lost their lives in the tragedy. Much busier than it is now. You also get the sentiment from George residents that even though the town is now continuing and having to pick up the pieces, so to speak, following that dreadful day, that cloud still hangs over George in terms of how could such a tragedy play out here in the Southern Cape Town. And hopefully with today, the officials can give a bit of interview. We know that the minister has already addressed Parliament on this matter last week, talking to lapses in enrollment requirements as well as a lapse regarding the structural engineering and drawing details when it comes to the construction of that site.